Previously on One Life to Live.
You're going to get close to Lindsay so you can get her to confess to you.
I'm trying to ask for a chance to get to know you. I want to know my daughter.
You don't care for me any more than you care for Natalie. This is all about my family's money.
How do you think that Christian's going to feel when he finds out that you slept with Al?
Coming. Right there.
Roy, you and I have to have a discussion of, oh my God.
Good afternoon.
Am I interrupting anything?
I don't know. What'd you have in mind?
Are you alone?
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Carrie,
Yes?
what's a one-horse open sleigh?
Just like the song says. Fun. Are you still working on that paper chain for the tree?
Uh-huh.
Is it done?
Uh-uh.
Okay, how about you run upstairs, get it all finished, and bring it down, and we'll put it on the tree.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Carrie, it's me, RJ, your father. That takes some getting used to. Listen, anyway, I was hoping to hear from you. I wanted to set up dinner or something, you know. Well, okay. Maybe I'll stop by later.
Vicky? Mr. and Mrs. Ben Davidson, Jessica, Vicky, Ben. No, Natalie. Don't worry about it. Just a bunch of words on dead trees anyway.
Miss Buchanan, I presume?
Who let you in?
Your maid. Merry Christmas, Natalie.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it.
No, I would. All the legal loose ends will be tied up by then, and you'll have your share of the Buchanan fortune, and I'll have my cut.
Yeah, and then we'll all live happily ever after.
I certainly plan to.
Hey, who's been going through my address book?
Hey, wait, you think all I want is your money? Sure what it sounds like.
No, baby, no.
No, please, don't try and deny it, okay? My stepfather told me that's the whole reason why you came to Landfair.
Oh, and that was a big mistake.
Ben's or yours?
Hey, I don't point fingers. Well, you know, what's done is done. Wait, don't go. Look, you know, this money thing, it's just that money comes in handy, and I never would have mentioned the M word, you know, if I really believed that you were my daughter, but I just couldn't believe it.
Do you believe it now?
Yeah, because when I met you and I look at you and you look just like me, I mean, you're mine. And I'm just trying to make up for all this time that's lost.
By asking me to pay for a trip to Las Vegas?
Well, the money's for you. I mean, I know you're used to a certain lifestyle, and the only way I'm going to be able to give that to you is if I hit it big at the casinos. So I just want you to be happy. I mean, I could care less about the money for myself.
I'm glad you said that. Because you're not getting a penny.
Al, when we made love at the quarry, I never meant for it.
Jen?
Chris, you're up.
Cool. Yeah. That was better than the alternatives. Can I have a minute with Al? Hello?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they ain't bad.
Oh,
Sign here.
sure. Gosh, I wonder who they're from.
This might give you a clue.
Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry. How rude. Wait a minute. Up. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, hug. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I thought something like this might be nice for the fundraiser. I look forward to talking with you soon about that. And more. Until then, I hope these flowers raise your spirits today as much as you raised my hopes last night. Troy.
Yeah.
Come along. Hey, just get out of the shower. Why don't you come on in?
Okay, thank God.
You seem relieved.
No. Little. Yeah. I didn't want to walk in and you and
Me and...
whoever, you know.
You didn't have anybody in particular in mind now, did you?
Yes, which is actually why I'm here. I want you to stay away from Lindsay Rappaport.
Who has been going through my address book?
Vicky? Ben?
Or Jessica?
I bet you're right. See, Vicky doesn't want to share her daughter with mommy number one, so she never tells her anything about Roxy. I'll bet Jessica just had to know.
God, you don't think she went all the way to Atlantic City, do you?
Well, if she did, it wasn't to buy saltwater taffy. Ooh, what I wouldn't give to see her face when she meets Ma Balsam.
Yeah, it'd be a real laugh riot.
Oh, this is so great. It's like the Prince and the Pauper, isn't it? I mean, both of you switching places. But you know, you got the better end of the deal. I'll give Jessica 30 seconds before they have to give her my old room back at St. Anne's.
You know what? Can you show yourself out?
Are you telling me to leave?
You know what? Stay, leave. I don't care. I've got something I got to take care of.
Hey, sweetie. My little Jessie.
No, don't call me that.
Why? Don't you like it?
Only the closest people to me call me that, and that's my grandfather and my mother.
Oh, I get it. Okay. All right, you don't know me very well. We're not that close. But I want to share everything that I got with you. And I mean, I know it's not much, but this is it. And I mean, God forgive me for saying this, but I'm going to anyway. I think it was a good thing that you were taken from me. I don't want to do this in front of you. Could you give me a tissue? See, I think it was very lucky that you were raised by rich people.
You mean my family?
Yeah, I'm just a hard-working single mother. I got no stocks and bonds. I got no savings. I got no insurance. I got nothing. I just got this excuse for a home. And even that I'm gonna lose.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's it's not much, and it's not what you're used to, but it's all that I got. And I'm facing foreclosure.
Excuse me?
Yeah, those bankers. Yeah, they're real pigs. You forget a couple of payments and you're out on your rear end.
So you're gonna lose this place?
Probably, but, I don't want any money from you because you don't know me very well, and, and maybe we'll get to know each other, but by that time I'll probably be in a homeless shelter or worse.
You don't understand, do you? Even if I had money that I wanted to give you, I can't.
What do you mean?
I have no money.
But the Buchanans are billionaires.
I'm not a Buchanan.
All those trust funds that they set up for me they're now Natalie's.
So you got nothing?
Nothing. But you can have as much of it as you like.
I had no idea you were back from New York.
Well,
I mean, I knew you were
I got
expected.
some
I was
free
probably
time.
driving Carlotta crazy, calling all the time.
Well, no, she
I just
didn't
stopped by the
mind.
police station earlier, but you hadn't checked in yet. So.
Carrie.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't given you a chance to open your mouth, have I?
I couldn't get here fast enough.
Carrie, look it!
Oh, my goodness. That must be the most beautiful garland ever.
Can you put on a tree way up top?
I got a better idea. Why don't you put it all the way on top? There you go. All right, let's get that other end really quick. Come on. All right, get that end. There you go. Good job.
Now I'm going to make a chain a whole mile.
That sounds wonderful.
When I'm finished, can you lift me up again?
Oh, sure. As long as my back holds out.
You were very sweet with him.
No, I got a lot of practice from my kid brother.
Antonio, that case you were working on, you said that it was both professional and personal. Was Christian a part of it?
Well, someone was after him and came pretty close to getting him.
How awful.
But it's over now. And we can all pick up from where we left off before.
Including us?
Well, that's what I was hoping for. So where were we?
Why don't you refresh my memory?
Well, I was thinking about how I rushed the first time I kissed you. And if I had a second chance, I would take it a lot slower.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about how soft your lips felt. And how I'd like to feel them again.
Is that so?
And I was thinking about where I wanted to be for Christmas.
Where?
Wherever you are.
Aha. And what else were you thinking about?
But don't you have that backwards? Al should be the one to leave, and I should be the one you want to talk to alone.
This will only take a minute.
Well, I've been away from you for so long. I can't spare a second away from you. Never mind a minute.
I'll make it up to you.
You better.
So, what's up? Well, after you left just now, I got to thinking, man. I mean, I know I thanked you before about being there.
Man, forget about it. I mean it. I don't deserve it.
Sure you do. I mean, when I had to hurt Jen, well, she needed a friend, and you were there. You were there for her.
I was just trying to be a good friend, that's all.
Well, yeah, that's what I called it. But we both know that's bull. We do? Yeah, come on now, let's be honest about this. There's a lot more going on than friendship here. So, how'd you know? How could I miss it? You know, I should have had the guts to talk to you about this before. I mean, that's why I got up and came after you.
You heard what Jen and I were talking about?
Oh, no. But I didn't have to. I can see how things are between you two.
Well, you can't blame Jen for any of this.
I don't blame Jen. And you know what, man? I don't blame you either. You can't help how you feel. And you always had a thing for Jen. I know that. Even before I left Lambview. So I just want to say that... Well, I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
Well, yeah. I mean, as far as you knew, I had dumped Jen. And she needed someone to lean on after everything that I did to her. So, I just want you to know that I understand if you thought you had a chance with her.
You think I was going after Jen?
Well, I would have if I was you.
Well, what guy wouldn't be interested in Jen? You know? But she's only interested in one guy, and that one guy is you. I found that out the hard way.
What the hell are you doing here? Ah, well, you are back to your true self.
I tried to stop him.
You are not the first to fail, girl. Relax.
I can get somebody.
Well, why don't you run along and do that, and we'll be all done here when you come back. Christian, get rid of the child. We have things to discuss. It's okay, Jen. I do need to talk to him.
Oh, I guess I'll be going too.
Good guess. Goodbye. Okay. Now that you're done being rude with my friends, talk. I have an offer to make. Without any henchmen to help you convince me? Come on, RJ, don't tell me you're doing your own dirty work now. No, it's not that kind of offer. No, this is one that you can refuse, although I'm betting that you won't.
What do you think?
Hey, it's very Christmassy.
Isn't it?
Yeah, nice, very nice. Hey, look at this came from Will today for you.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it's not the Christmas present that I was hoping to get from Will.
What were you hoping to get?
Well, I was hoping to have him here with me. Do you ever think about Christmases in the past, you know, when the kids were little? And you remember when they'd open their presents and their eyes would get really big and they were just so full of love, and that's what I like to remember, you know, how much love was in our house.
It was a long time ago, Lindsay.
You know, Sam, I was thinking about having a Christmas party here, and if you came, you know, maybe Jen would agree to come also.
Not without Christian, she won't.
Well, I don't know why we can't just make it a family affair.
'Tis the season, Linz. Peace on earth, goodwill towards men. Even one's named Christian. Question's moot anyway. I'm spending Christmas with Nora and our son.
Well, of course you are.
Look, if you're going to be alone on Christmas...
No, did I say I was going to be alone? I said I was having a Christmas party. Trust me when I tell you. I am not going to be alone on Christmas Eve.
Oh, Lindsay.
What?
Please don't tell me you're going to do a repeat performance of that bizarre dinner with Troy.
There's nothing bizarre about it. We happen to have a lot in common.
Yeah, you both should be dating somebody else.
Well, I'm sorry he doesn't meet with your approval.
You should be sorry he meets with yours. Come on, Lindsay. Can't you see what Troy is really up to?
You want me to stay away from Lindsay?
Yes.
Wow. I don't know how practical a suggestion that is, Nora. I mean, Lambview's not a real big town, and Lindsay and I kind of travel in the same circles. You want me to walk across the street every time I see her?
Oh, you know what I mean.
Let me ask you something, Nora. This wouldn't have anything to do with your sudden interest in my sex life now, would it?
Oh, please. It has to do with my interest in this ridiculous plan of yours to seduce Lindsay and get her to confess to drugging me. Troy, it's insane what you're trying to do.
Not if it works.
It's not going to work.
It already is.
What?
Lindsay's already loosening up for me. It's not going to be long before I get the truth out of her.
I asked you not to pursue this.
And I told you that I was going to.
But it means nothing to you what I want, what Sam wants?
So, what did Sam say about my little plan?
I haven't told him yet.
Oh, now that's interesting.
I haven't had the chance to. Besides, he's made it very clear how he feels about it, that we should move on with our lives and forget Lindsay.
Which is the real reason why you haven't told Sam.
What do you mean?
You know Sam would try and stop me. Who knows? We might even stand a chance. But deep down inside, Nora, you don't want me to stop.
Deep down inside, you're really starting to infuriate me.
Why is that? Because I'm telling you the truth? Come on, Nora, you spent your whole life pursuing justice for others. You expect me to believe that you don't want a little justice for yourself? Come on, I can give it to you as a Hanukkah present.
I'd settle for a scarf.
I know you. You don't settle for anything.
Okay, I don't deny that I want to know the whole truth. But not the way you're doing this. Not deceiving Lindsay, not seducing her. Justice doesn't mean that much to me. To have someone get hurt in the process of getting it.
I thought you couldn't stand Lindsay. Since when do you care what happens to her?
Lindsay, I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about you.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
So, you want to spend Christmas together?
Yeah. And New Year's. Unless you have other plans.
Oh, other plans. Let me check my date book. Not a one. And actually, I have some big news, too.
Oh, yeah? What?
It's kind of a long story. So how about I tell you about it tonight over dinner?
I wish.
Your date book is not as accommodating as mine.
I have to be heading back to New York in a few hours.
So soon?
Yeah, just for a day or two.
Does this have anything to do with the man who was after Christian?
Yes.
I thought you said that was over with.
Well, the creep's behind bars, but I gotta make sure he stays there, which means I have to go talk to the New York City DA assigned to the case.
About?
About my testimony when Schaefer comes to trial. I just wish that the guy who paid Schaefer was in the cell next to him.
It was a contract job?
Yeah. We know who ordered it. We just can't get him.
It's so horrible. Paying to have someone killed. I mean, I study crime, and I still can't believe that there's people out there who can do something like that.
Yeah, the worst kind. You know, sometimes there are people out there that do bad things because they're scared or because they're angry, but this guy, it's second nature.
Well, who is he? I mean, is it anyone I've ever heard of?
Okay, so, let's hear your big offer.
First, how are you doing?
You want to know how I'm doing? When it was your man that put me here and almost put me away, RJ?
Well, Christian, I've never hired anyone to kill you.
Yeah, just to rough me up and drive me out of town. Only your hitman really liked his work. You almost got me murdered, RJ. And Jen.
You know, it's a pity you didn't think of any of that before you tried to juggle deceit, lies, and betrayal. You know, Christian, when you stab someone in the back, you really can't be surprised when someone returns the favor.
So what? You just trying to justify what you did?
No. Justification is for the guilty, and I admit to nothing.
Okay, well, what you didn't do, you won't get a chance to do again. I'll be by as soon as I can to get the rest of my stuff out of my apartment.
No, I don't think so. In fact, I don't think you'll be going anywhere.
So you don't think that Christian guessed about what happened?
He definitely knows how I feel about you, but he has no idea about the quarry.
Thank you for not telling.
Oh, of course, Jen. I swear he will never know.
Oh, yes, he will. Because I'm going to tell him.
What? Jen, I think that's a bad idea.
No, I have to. He lied to save my life, but from now on, we're going to be completely honest, and I have to tell him everything, including what happened at the quarry.
But why? I mean, it only happened one time. It was practically an accident. He will never know if we don't tell him. We are the only two people alive that know about this, and I'd like to keep it that way.
No, we're not. There's someone else that knows.
The only thing that Troy is interested in is the pleasure of my company.
And the pleasure of trying to get under my skin.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
apparently he thought dating my ex-wife was a good way to go about that. And if it got a rise out of Nora along the way, hey, that suits Troy just fine.
Sam, did it ever occur to you that a man who is engaging, interesting, and gorgeous might be interested in me because I am also engaging and interesting and not half bad looking myself?
Okay, hey, listen, I surrender. You know, if you want to go out with Troy, be my guest.
Well, I was going to be his guest, actually.
Oh, good, great. Lucky you. Oh, my, look at the time. Gotta go.
Yeah, you do. Bye.
Fine, see ya. Hey, just...
What?
Be careful.
Sam, you're concerned about me. I can see that, and I'm thankful for that, but you don't have anything to be worried about. You really don't.
I hope not. Just remember, women thought Colin was engaging, interesting, and good-looking also. And Troy is his twin. His identical twin.
Troy is not Colin. Oh, Troy is definitely not Colin.
You're worried about me?
Yes. And anyone else who happens to cross paths with her, including the paper boy.
Yeah, well, don't worry about me. I'm a big boy. I can handle myself. And unlike the paper boy, I intend on getting a lot farther than the front porch.
Don't underestimate her. Troy, don't make the same mistake that Bo and Sam and I made. Really, I mean, yes, her life is a study of nonstop chaos, but she always manages to pick herself up and get what she wants. Any way she can get it. You have no idea what she's capable of.
No, I do know what she's capable of. I know what she was capable of with you. She tried to destroy you, Nora.
Not just me. Her husband, her sister, her own children. The woman's a menace. She oozes it. Her picture should be on every post office in the country and not on the stamps.
Okay. You convinced me.
Gonna stop this pursuit?
No, I am going to see this pursuit through to the end.
Oh, God, Troy.
Nora, you are never going to get over what Lindsay did to you until you find out the truth.
Oh.
Nora, you need this. Besides, plan's already in motion. I can't stop it now.
I can. I'll just tell Lindsay what you're up to.
My mother. She knows about what happened.
What? You told your mother we made love?
You know my mom. If she's supposed to not know about something, sooner or later she's gonna find out about it.
I guess that's why she was acting the way she did at the train station.
How was she acting?
Oh, all concerned about, you and me and our relationship. I had this feeling, like she knew a lot more than she was letting on.
Well, she did. A lot more.
You don't think that she'd tell Christian, do you?
Well, if she thinks that it would ruin things for us, definitely. That's why I have to be the one to do it.
When?
Right now. As soon as RJ leaves.
Do you want me to stay?
No. Thanks for the offer, but I need to do this alone.
I get it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. You know what the one good thing about almost getting killed is, RJ? Threats don't work with me anymore.
Threats? No, that wasn't a threat. No, let's call that a prediction. I see you keeping your apartment and your job at Brick Bar.
Not as long as you own them.
I've sold my interest in Break Bar to Max Holden. The whole thing, lock, stock, and zebra bar.
And the apartment's above?
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll be out of each other's way in life for now on.
Lucky for me, huh? Well, I do need a job and a place to live while I go back to school, so why not?
You see? I told you.
So who died and named you Santa Claus, RJ?
I beg your pardon?
You nearly got me killed. Is this your idea of making amends?
Oh, no. No. If I were playing Santa Claus for you, you'd be getting a lump of coal.
So why are you doing this?
Oh, Christian, I have my reasons.
The lowlife who tried to hurt my brother is this man.
Wait, stop. This is just getting you upset. Let's just drop this and enjoy the time we have to. You have to go.
Good idea.
Okay. So how about handing me some ornaments?
Okay. This won't work. Try this one. And by the way, you're invited to the big dinner that my mother cooks up every Christmas.
I hear she's a fabulous cook.
She's amazing. And everybody eats too much and drinks too much, and Christian and I, we act like idiots. It's terrific.
It sounds like it.
So what do you say? Since you don't have any family here in Lambview, we'll mind you?
As a matter of fact... I wish you didn't have to go to New York.
Come with me.
I'm not feeling so hot. Could you go?
You know, I knew no one could ever replace my mother. But I thought I would feel something for the woman who brought me into this world. I thought she would at least feel something for me.
Well, you thought wrong, kiddo.
You know, I was a mother, and I know how I felt. Even before my baby was born. I mean, even after she died, even now,
And where did they get you?
If you have to even ask that, there is no way that you'll ever understand. The moment I walked into this place, I knew that something was missing, and I just realized what it was. Where are the pictures? Where are the pictures of your baby, of Natalie growing up? I don't understand. What kind of mother are you?
All right. Get out.
You want me to leave? I will leave, but I swear I'm not coming back.
Well, fine, I can live with that. I thought I was getting lucky, but you're just another loser. You're even worse than she is. I don't need you, and I don't want you.
You don't want me as your daughter? Well, that's great. That's fine, because you know what? I don't want you as my mother.
You little...
Shut up, Roxy!
And if you even think of taking a step closer to Jessica, you're gonna have to deal with me. I would love to go to New York with you.
Well, good. I'll swing by around 7:30.
But I can't. I have finals to grade and some things to take care of here.
Oh.
I wish I could. I can't.
No worries. Maybe next time.
And like you said, it's only for a day or two. And, just so you know what's waiting for you when you get back.
Your last chance, Troy. Are you going to stop this insane plot to wine and dine a confession out of Lindsay?
No. I'm not.
Okay, then. I'm going to tell Lindsay that you're using her to help me.
I think you're bluffing.
I don't bluff. Bad strategy. I learned that from my first law professor. Never threaten to do something you're not willing to do.
And you're willing to do this?
Absolutely. I'll go to Lindsay right now and tell her what you're up to.
No need.
Good. Thank you.
You can give her a call. Save yourself the trip. Here's the phone. I know you don't want to disappoint Professor. What's his name?
Rabinowitz.
Rabinowitz.
I never intended to disappoint him.
Hello? Hello?
I still can't believe that RJ rolled over like that. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, I wouldn't want it to leave my apartment anyway. It has some nice memories. Looks like you're remembering some of the highlights yourself.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I can't wait to get out of here.
Yeah, the doctor says it's going to be today. They just need to keep you for observation.
I am done being observed. Of course, if you want to observe me, then that's a different story.
Christian, listen. I have something important to say.
Leave Jessica alone. Oh, honey, Melanie, I'm so glad you're here. I don't care if I gave birth to this cruel, heartless girl. You're my daughter, and you always will be. And I got a little Christmas gift for you, and I'm going to go run and get it. Okay, you've met Mommy Dearest. You can go now.
Well, 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 is this little Natalie? You sure come up in the world.
Get lost, Greavy.
No can do, Cream Puff. I'm here to see your mama.
Newsflash, Einstein. Roxy isn't my mother.
Yeah, I heard something about that. Some kind of shell game with the babies or... Oh, now, wait a minute. Now, you're the real deal.
She's nobody.
Oh, I think she's somebody. Somebody I should get to know a whole lot better.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
What's this about, Jen?
Al and me. She's some piece of work, huh? Your mother?
I want to get to know everything about you, Carrie Reynolds.
Tell Lindsay I'm using her to get you the truth.
Who is this?
Will Luke and Laura's latest adventure lead to love? There's more to the story coming up next on General Hospital.